Summer cranking up here in Lynchburg as we catch up with AC Reid, soon to be junior for the men's basketball team. Hard to believe, AC. 2 years ago you were a freshman. Now you're entering your third year. How fast is it going for you?
It's going by really fast. I was just on the phone with my dad earlier telling him it's crazy. This is my third summer here in Lynchburg, but I've been enjoying it. I'm ready to see what the year holds.
AC, we talked a little bit off camera about the integration of the new players, implementing that pack line defense and the offensive philosophies behind what Coach McKay wants to do. How has that gone, transitioning the new guys with some of the veterans coming in?
It's been tough, because the veterans know what the coaches expect. The young guys are still trying to learn. But, it's all a process. It's all a process, and we trust the process, and great things are going to happen this year.
Speaking of trust, you told me a lot of the teaching is coming from the players coming back. And as a coach, I would think that's a pretty good thing to know that we're not always the ones having to instruct all the players, but you're taking ownership in this program. Does Coach talk to you about that a lot?
That was one of the things we harped on last year, was owning winning. And I believe that us teaching the younger guys what to do and what's the right way to go about things is a way that we can implement owning winning into our program. And it's really helped us along this far.
Got a first round bye in the conference tournament last spring. UNC Asheville ended up winning the tournament. And how much motivation has gone in from that last time you guys were on the court together?
It's been a lot of motivation. I remember Mayo, we used to work out in the mornings on after the tournament, and Coach Rivera would put the game up. And, it's hard watching it to know that we lost like that, but we're coming back this year.
When you see motivational tactics like that, I'm sure you joke with Henry about, do we have to watch this again? But from a motivational standpoint, he knows what he's doing. So when he does things like that, or you see the coaches try to motivate you guys in different ways, how bitter does it make sometimes knowing that we have to kind of see this again, but in the end we know that positive things could turn out from it?
It hurts. And it hurts because we know we were better than that. That wasn't Liberty basketball. And, we got to go through stages of seeing that and knowing what we did wrong and understanding that we're not going to play like this if we want to play for championships.
Funny question I want to ask you. You were part of some of the promotional materials last year on the schedule poster and things like that. What's that like? I've never been there. We'll never, ever have that opportunity. But it's a team game. But is that kind of cool also to see your picture on those things?
It definitely is. Everybody joked because in the middle it looked like I was dunking, and everybody's like, you never see AC dunk.
Right.
So everybody thought that was funny. But yeah, it is. It's different. People recognize you and things like that. But I definitely enjoyed it.
Entering this third year for you, you played a lot of basketball the first 2 years. I know that Coach is going to rely on a lot of the veterans for leadership. Are you ready to embrace that role as an upperclassman?
Yes, sir, definitely. And I've tried to work on my leadership skills this summer with addressing the freshmen and how to address it, not just going right at them, understanding that they're learning just like I was learning last year.
How about you and your game? I always like asking the question to the guys about, what do you want to improve on? As you enter this third year for you, what are some things this summer you're trying to enhance?
I'm trying to be more consistent in my game on both ends of the floor, not taking any plays off on defense, and then always being ready to knock down my shot on offense, getting to the paint, kicking it out for others, just all around, trying to be more consistent.
AC, I've been around this team now going on 7 years, and I can't remember a player that when he's on is as combustible as you are. And I say that in all due respect to you. When you're hitting things like you did in a couple of games last year, you could not miss. The Vine Center was unhinged when you were going through those runs. What does that feel like?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah.
I feel like I almost black out in those moments, And then I go back and watch it, and I'm just like, wow. And it's amazing, and it's all God.
And there's a lot of players on this team that can have games like that. When you implement the new guys coming in and their credentials and the guys you guys have coming back, how good can this team be?
This team can be great. We never worry offensively because it's like it can be anybody's night. It could be Caleb, Lavelle, John, a freshman, Mayo, Brock Gardner. It could be anybody's night, So we never have to worry about offense. It's just if we lock down on defense, we know we can win games.
Coming up before the season starts, you guys obviously are practicing right now for trip to Costa Rica. How excited is this team to really start bonding and getting ready for this 2016 season?
I think this trip to Costa Rica is going to mean a lot to us. You know, we get to go overseas and play a couple of professional teams who are bigger, faster, stronger. So I think it'll be a good challenge for us for the upcoming season.
AC, you've had a couple of weeks to work out with some of the new guys. Not anybody in particular, but how has that group looked, and what are your expectations for them?
I think they look really well. I think they can give us some huge minutes this year, huge minutes, because they're very skilled, they're very smart, and they're very willing to learn.
Yeah.
And if you're willing to learn, then you can do a lot of things.
Take me off the court right now. What are you studying? How's the progress going towards the degree?
I'm studying sport management.
There you go.
And it's going pretty well right now. You know, I'm taking 10 credits this summer. So just trying to get ahead and, you know, get that degree so I can further on one day.
AC, always enjoy seeing your smile,
Thank
man.
you, sir.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate
and look forward
you.
to catching up with you soon.
Yes, sir.
That's junior to be AC Reid.